Okay.
Good evening, Lisa.
Good evening. Shabbat shalom.
Oh, it's been a long day.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Okay.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Shabbat shalom.
So we are delighted to more officially welcome Sam as our student rabbi. And he is joining me full force tonight in leading tonight's service. So we are going to begin as always with Hine Matov. Well, as always in our Zoom state. Hine Matov,
Technical difficulties, excuse me, everyone.
All right, let's try that one again.
All right, and I'll say it's wonderful to be back, and this week helping lead with Lisa. As you can see, I am running the technology this week, and so we are working out a few bugs, but we will still be able to celebrate Shabbat all joyously together. At this point, I'd like for our new temple president, Dr. Lori Greenberg, to please lead us in the lighting of candles.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav etzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services. But I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us, and to bring that vision to life.
B'nei Shabbat nekabila, Le'echadodi li'karkala. B'nei Shabbat nekabila, Shamor zachor v'tivorecha kishmianu, El hamiuchad Adonai echad, Ushimo echad, V'shemu tiferet, Ve'elitina, Le'echadodi li'karkala, B'nei Shabbat nekabila, Le'echadodi li'karkala, B'nei Shabbat nekabila, Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelchati mekor ha'bracha merosh mikeden le'zucha tov ma'aseh b'machshava tchila le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila Hitareri tiva ora Umi ari uri Shir daveri kod Adonai Alayit nigla Le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila Le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila Bawi shalom ateret b'alodam b'simcha Uv'itola toch emunah Namsiku bawi chala Le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila Le'echadodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nekabila.
There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace.
Yikada Shemei Rabba Be'amad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecha Beit Yisrael Ba'agala uv'izman kariv V'yimeru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabba mevarach Le'alam Yamaya Yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach V'yitpa'ar v'yitshomam v'yitnasei V'yitadar v'yitalel Shemei dekudesha brichu Leila min kol birchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata ta'amiran b'yama b'imeru Amen. Ya la 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 Ya la 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 Ya la la ya la 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 Ya la 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach Baruch
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chochma poteach sha'arim, uvitvuna mishane itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Blessed are you, God, who brings on the evening.
Shabbat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Amcha Torah u'mitzvot, u'kim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadita, Otanu limadita. Alkeinu Adonai Eloheinu v'shofenu, Ukmenu naseach kechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratcha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Kihem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla, v'ahavatcha al tasir, minenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod, Shem Kivod, Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlachtecha v'derech uv'shofbecha uv'kumecha uv'kshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uv'isharecha Lema tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim le'Elokechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem.
Elohechem emet. All this we hold to be true and trustworthy for us. You alone are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You are our sovereign and Savior, who delivers us from oppressors' hands and saves us from tyrants' fists. You work wonders without number, marvels beyond count. You give us life and steady our footsteps. You perform miracles for us before Pharaoh, signs and wonders in the land of the Egyptians. You led your people Israel out from their midst to freedom for all time. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, o seifele, nora tehilot, o seifele, malchutecha, ra'u banecha, okayayam, Livnei Moshe Miriam, Zeli Anu v'yameru, Adonai Imloch, Adonai Imloch, Le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'ge'alo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours.
Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu, l'chaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu, l'chaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Ashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu, l'chaim, l'chaim, l'chaim. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Life without integrity is like loosely hanging threads, easily fraying from the main cloth. While in acts of piety, we learn to understand that every instant is like a thread, raveling out of eternity to form a delicate tassel. We must not cast off the threads, but weave them into the design of an eternal fabric. Each day points to eternity. The fate of all time depends upon a single moment.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufiyahi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מחלחל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, תומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מחמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer, wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands. You are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yirah na'avod.
Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. B'tov be'einecha levarech et amcha Yisrael. B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rava Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai, hamevarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
This time we invite you to engage in a few moments of silent meditation and prayer. And once again, we thank Mike Stern for recording these meditations for us.
Ose shalom b'mrama, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom b'mrama, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom b'mrama, uyaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu. tevel, ose shalom bimrama, uyase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimrama, uyase shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimrama, uyase shalom aleinu. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'apo Yisrael. Yase shalom, yase shalom, shalom aleinu ve'apo Yoshe Tevel.
And this week in our own community, we are saying Mishaberach for healing for Warren Albert, Sharon Barr, Marcy Berman, Sarah Cohen, Kay Cosby, Mel Eichelbaum, Dawn Elmore, Steve Feynman, Bernice Fischel, Sherry Foss, Justin Folk, Natalie Greenberg, Lucy Hudson, Mitchell Jacobson, Marlene Carden, Al Kaufman, Caitlin Kiernan, Siobhan Kiernan, Ida Kononova, Jean McClure, Olivia Martinez, Mike McNerney, Vivian Montemayor, Deborah Nason, Sam Negri, Charles Patrick, Carol Schiffer, Jay Sorgman, Grace Torres, Susan Weber, and Marcia Gorin-Wesser. We say the words of Mishaberach for healing, and then we will sing them. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah v'yavarech et hacholim shalanu Hakadosh Baruch Hu yimlei rachamim aleihem lahachalimam urapotam ulahachazikam v'yishlach lahem mehera refuah shlema min hashamayim refuat hanefesh urefuat haguf hashta bagala v'zman kariv beino mahar amen.
Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tet gedula liotzer breshit, shehu note shamayim v'yosed aretz, u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinatu zo b'gofhei meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, v'anachnu koreim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
As we turn our thoughts to those who have departed this earth, in this week we have no yahrzeits at Temple Chai, but as usual, we will remember 10 people who perished in the Shoah. This week we remember Rosa Schoenberg, Johanna Smear, Alice Berta Wasserman, Bali Weisberg, Margit Weinberg, Rosalina Schramm, Jet Summerfield, Rachel Weinreb, Henty Waterman, and Sarlina Weigel. Yitgada v'yitkada shemei rabba, ve'amad divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, v'hagalau v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, Damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And do we have announcements this week?
Lori.
Lori Greenberg.
Okay, hello, yes. Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and thanks everyone for attending this evening, and for those who attended our annual meeting on Sunday, thank you. We did neglect on Sunday to give a shout out to our retiring board members, and I wanted to do that this evening. Elliot Wesser, who, as you all know, is a founder and past president. Susan Gertner, who sadly for us has moved to Austin, and Lee Markman. And I especially want to thank Lee for having chaired our membership committee and also heading up our Life and Legacy project. So thank you to all of our retiring board members. I also wanted to mention the Tuesday talks that Lisa has scheduled and that you should have seen in your high notes this week. That's just an opportunity for us to connect and schmooze and stay in touch with one another. So feel free to join in on those Zoom meetings on Tuesdays at lunchtime. You all should have received this week or just in the past day or so a letter about the High Holy Day services. We have made the difficult decision to hold our services virtually this year, and we are, all very sad that we need to do that, but we feel strongly that it's in the best interest, the health and safety of our members, that we plan for that. So again, Lisa has scheduled 4 sessions for folks to be able to give input on, how we can make these virtual services and our celebration of the holidays more meaningful. So please do pick one of those sessions and sign up to attend and give feedback about what you'd like to see in terms of our celebration. Just wanted to also remind everybody about the primary runoff election that's coming up on July 14th. Early voting starts next week, and hopefully those who qualify have already requested an absentee mail-in ballot. And if you haven't, I think there might still be time to do that, but there was a link that was included on the high notes this week. So I just encourage everybody to get out and vote, not just in this primary runoff, but of course in November. And that is it. Shabbat Shalom all. Have a restful and peaceful Shabbat.
Thank you very much, President Dr. Greenberg. And now Lisa Goldstein.
So this week's Parsha, Korach, is one of 4 Parshiot named after an individual. The other 3, for those trivia buffs among us, are Noach, Yitro, and Pinchas. Korach is one of the great villains of the Torah, the leader of a rebellion against Moses. The Parsha begins, "Now Korach, son of Izhar, son of Kahat, son of Levi, betook himself along with Datan and Abiram, sons of Eliab, and On, son of Peleth, descendants of Reuben, to rise up against Moses, together with 250 Israelites, chieftains of the community, chosen in the assembly, men of repute. They combined against Moses and Aaron and said to them, 'You have gone too far. For all the community are holy, all of them, and Adonai is in their midst. Why then do you raise yourselves up above Adonai's congregation?'" The centerpiece of this week's portion is Korach's challenge of Moses and Aaron's leadership. Datan, Abiram, and 250 elders join Korach in the revolt, claiming that they have an equal right to lead. Moses responds by telling Korach and the others to bring their fire pans the next day and lay incense on them. God will decide who's going to lead. To this point, the only characters mentioned are Moses, Aaron, Korach, Datan, Abiram, and the elders. The people are not involved. But at the time of the contest, but as the time of the contest arrives, Korach kicks it up a notch by gathering the people to observe the event. He turns his attempted revolt into an attempted revolution. The text makes it clear that the congregation plays a part in what happens. They have been called by Korach to witness. Yet God speaks to Moses saying, "Stand back from the community that I may annihilate them in an instant." Moses and Aaron fall on their faces and plead with God, reminiscent of Abraham. "O God, source of the breath of all flesh, when one man sins, will you be wrathful with the whole community?" God listens and reconsiders and responds, "Speak to the community and say, withdraw from Korach, Datan, and Abiram." The question is, why did God want to destroy the entire nation in the first place? What did they do? Rabbi Joe Radinsky suggests that, in fact, God intended to destroy the entire nation because they were guilty of a great sin. They committed the sin of fence straddling, the sin of indifference. It was for this that God wanted to destroy them, for not taking a stand against evil. The text doesn't in any way suggest that the people supported Korach, but they didn't oppose him either. If Moses should win, they'd continue to work with him. If Korach should win, they'd work with him. They saw their community threatened, but didn't want to get involved. Moses didn't understand this at first. He protested, "But God, they haven't done anything." To which God responded, "That's exactly the point. They haven't done anything. Let them stand back from Korach and Datan and Abiram. If they want to be saved, let them dissociate themselves from the evil around them." We've heard this message before. Evil in a society or a nation endures when the people stand by and watch. By not condemning Korach and his followers, by their silence, the people of Israel condone their actions. No less today, when we stand by and allow evil to go unchallenged, we share responsibility with those who are perpetrating it. And so my message for this Shabbat is this. It is time for us to take a stand against the evils of our day, racism, homophobia, and hatred of any kind, not only with our words, but with our deeds as well. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you for those words of Torah, Lisa, and I look forward to sharing my first Devar Torah next week. So tune in. And now for our table blessings, you might say.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Ki Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitkem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. If you happen to have some wine handy, please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hilchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta Yotanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. L'chaim.
L'chaim. And my bread is not in this room, but if you have challah or bread in front of you, then you can lift it up for all to see. Otherwise, please, we'll say motzi also. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Amen.
Is there another slide? No? Okay. So now I will end the stream and I will unmute everyone so that